Present continuous tense. I am working. We are working. They are working. You are working. He is working. She is working. It is working. Please notice that with pronoun I, we add am and we add the verb in its base form, and then we put ing in the end. With pronouns we, they, you, we add are, and then the verb in its base form without any changes, and then we add the ing. With he, she, it, we add is plus the verb in its base form plus ing. Form, I plus am plus the verb in its base form without any changes plus ing. We or they or you plus are plus the verb without any changes in its base form plus ing. He or she or it plus is plus the verb in its base form without any changes or additions, no change, no addition, plus ing. This is the form of the present continuous tense. ing spelling rules when we use the present continuous. There are rules we have to follow. Most verbs are like talk. We just add ing in the end. Talk, talking. Shout, shouting. We just add ing in the end. Verbs made of one stressed syllable and end in E. Example, hope. It's made of one syllable and it ends in the letter E. We just remove the E and we add ing. Hoping. Verbs made of one stressed syllable and end in IE. Example, die. It's made of one syllable. We remove the IE and we change the IE into Y, and then we add ing. Die, dying. Verbs made of one stressed syllable and end in CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant. Swim, W, consonant. I, vowel. M, consonant. Consonant, vowel, consonant. We double the last letter, the M, and we add ing. Swim, swimming. Swim, swimming. Exception. Words ending in WXY, such as playing, snowing, mixing, fixing, we don't double the last letter, though they end consonant, vowel, consonant, but we don't double the last letter. Verbs made of two syllables and end in CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant, and the last syllable is stressed. What do I mean by the last syllable is stressed? The last syllable is more emphasized. Okay? Example. Begin. Where is the stressed syllable? The G-I-N. Okay? And it is stressed and it ends in CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant. So in this case, we just double the last letter, which is the N, and we add ing. Begin, beginning. We've doubled the N, and then we've added ing. Submit, submitted. Consonant, vowel, consonant. The verb ends in consonant, vowel, consonant. We double the T, and then we add ing. Submit, submitted. Okay? Verbs made of two syllables and end in CV, and the last syllable is not stressed. We don't emphasize the last syllable. We emphasize the first syllable. Listen. Example, listen. Listen is more emphasized. The EN here is not stressed, so we don't double the last letter. Although it ends in CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant, but it is not stressed. The pronunciation of the last letter is not emphasized. Listen, listening, we don't double the N. Happen, happening, we don't double the last N. Okay? Because the last syllable is not stressed. The stress is on the first syllable. Verbs end in vowel and L. In British English, we always double the final L. Travel, traveling. Control, controlling. We double the L. But with the American English, we don't double the final L unless it is stressed. It is emphasized. The last syllable is emphasized or stressed in the pronunciation. Example, travel, traveling. Here we have consonant, vowel, consonant, but it is not stressed. Therefore, we don't double the L. This is in the American English. Here, control. The control, the ROL here, this syllable, the control here, it is a stressed syllable. And therefore, we double the last letter L. Control, control, controlling, LL, because the last syllable is stressed and it ends in CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant. Okay? The usages or the use of the present continuous tense. Number one, for actions happening right now. Example, he is reading the newspaper. He is playing football in the garden. What are you doing? I'm watching a movie. Things which they do now. Listen, the birds are singing. The birds are singing now. Look, the baby is crawling. The baby is crawling now. We can see the baby. So number one, we use it for the verbs which indicate that the verb is happening right now. Number 2, for actions happening in a period of time around now. Not necessarily now, but around now. They have a start point and an end point. And now we are in the middle of doing them. We are in the process of doing them. Okay? So for actions happening in a period of time around now, happening around the time of speaking, and not necessarily now. Doesn't mean I'm doing it right now, but around the period of now. I'm doing research on the causes of war. It doesn't mean I'm writing it right now. No. It means around the time of speaking in a period of time around now. I've already started. I'm in the process of doing it. It has a start point and it has an end point, and I'm in the middle of doing it. We are moving to a new house. He is writing a new book about good nutrition. He's working on a new project. I'm studying computer programming. I'm learning to drive. They are all about actions happening in a period of time around now. Okay? Around the time of speaking. Happening around the time of speaking. Three, for temporary actions or situations. Something temporary, not permanent. She is staying with her parents. She has just arrived from London. She is staying with her parents. She has just arrived from London. I'm working here for only 1 month. Every day I go running, but today I'm staying at home. Today is something temporary. I'm staying at the hotel for 2 weeks. It's a temporary period of time. Who is looking after the children while you are at work? Are you still working on the same project? The project is something temporary. It has a start point and an end point. 4, to express annoyance towards someone's repeated actions. Actions that are happening again and again, and these actions annoy us. They bother us. We don't like these actions. He's always interrupting me. He's always shouting. They're always making noise. She's constantly screaming. With this usage, we always use words like always, constantly, frequently, to express annoyance towards someone's repeated actions. 5, to express gradual change, new habits, trends, and changes. Example, prices are increasing. It's getting warmer nowadays. Changes, increasing, getting. The economic situation is getting better. More and more people are becoming vegetarians. My French is improving. Our company isn't doing well. They express gradual change, new changes. Six, for near future plans and arrangements, plans we are sure of. Example, I'm traveling tomorrow morning. I'm having a seminar next Monday. They're flying to Canada at 6 o'clock this evening. We're moving to Toronto this summer. When we want to use the present continuous tense to express future plans and arrangements, please don't forget to add words which indicate the future time. Example, tomorrow, next Monday, this evening. Another example, we are having an English exam next Tuesday. Note, make sure to add a future time word to indicate future time. Note, we cannot use dative verbs without the present continuous tense. Dative verbs such as to own, to understand, to believe, to love, to like, to need, to prefer, etc., cannot be used with the present continuous tense. We only use the dynamic verbs with the present continuous tense, verbs such as to read, to run, to write, to drink, to shout, to build, etc. Example, she is eating. He is talking to his friend. He is swimming. Eating, talking, swimming, they are all dynamic verbs. The negative form of the present continuous tense, I, capital letter, plus am, plus not, or the contraction form, I'm not talking. I am not talking, or I'm not talking. We or they or you are not, or the contracted form, we aren't, or we are not talking. So we say we are not talking, or we aren't talking, or we are not talking. He, she, it plus is plus not talking. So we say he is not talking, or he isn't talking, or he is not talking. Question form, we put verb to be at the very beginning of the question. Am I interrupting you? And then we put a question mark at the end of the question. Are we or they or you interrupting the teacher? And a question mark. Is he or she or it interrupting the teacher? A question mark. Don't forget that with verb to be, put it in the capital letter. But the pronoun or the subject, we put it in the small letter, unless it is a proper noun. Time expressions, words which we, when we see we use the present continuous tense. Now, currently, at the moment, at present, look, listen, this week, today, tonight, these days, and more. Position of time expressions. Where do we put the adverb of time in the present continuous sentence? Number one, in general, they are placed before the main verb. Example, they are now listening to the teacher. Where is the main verb? Listening. Then we put it before. They are now listening to the teacher. She is currently listening to the radio. Where is the main verb? Listening. So we've put currently before. She is always crying. Where is the main verb? Crying. Here, always is put before crying. She is always crying. Number two, they can be put at the end of a sentence. Example, he's living with his son these days. These days is a time expression. I'm working now. Now is a time expression. Number three, they can, excuse me, they can usually, excuse me, they can also be put at the beginning of a sentence for emphasis. They can also be put at the beginning of a sentence for emphasis, للتوكيد. If you want to emphasize an idea, the time of this idea, we put it at the beginning of the sentence. Example, right now we are watching the news on TV. Today I'm staying at home. That's it for now. Please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.